Welcome back, warriors. I hope everyone had a happy new year. And I'm wishing you a year full of light, hope, love, success. And for those who are new to my channel, um, please feel free to check out my other videos. Most of my videos are all mental health related content. As we dive deeper into the videos, there will be some topics that we cover that will be more heavier than others, so there will be trigger warnings beforehand, but this is a safe space for everybody, for those who are battling mental illness or want to learn more about mental illness, or simply because you're having a bad day and you came across my video. I always hope my videos can bring a little more light for those who need it. So with that being said, this video, we're going to talk about something that we all hate to revisit, but it's necessary: the past. And it's funny because I feel like, every new year, I'm always like, no, we're leaving the past behind. We're just gonna keep going. But in reality, that's not how it works. It's not like a new year, new life. The past is still going to be there, and you need to try to find a way to be okay with it, even if you don't want to revisit it. I feel like the past is what makes all of us, right? The past is what makes each and every one of us so unique. Our experiences, our trauma, our memories, these are what make us who we are. And our past, although yes, it's not something we should dwell upon, I feel like once you understand your past, you're able to really understand who you are. And I feel like through therapy, that's what I learned. I was able to really accept my past and really dive into it. And most of it all goes back to our childhood, the way we were raised, what we grew up seeing, our environment, the environments in which we live, are a big part of who we are. So I feel like there's always this desire to escape that, to escape the past, right? But it's really hard to do that because it's a part of who you are. It is who you are. So it's not about running from it. It's all about accepting it and learning to live with it. And it reminds me of that Lion King quote where it goes, yes, the past. It can hurt, but from the way I see it, you can either run from it or learn from it. And it's so true. I don't know if it's the exact quote that I said, but it's similar between those lines. But I saw it on Facebook the other day, and it's so true because it is scary. The past is something that no one likes. It's uncomfortable. It feels not safe, right? But once you're able to really understand it and understand those demons that you're fighting, you'll really have a better understanding of how to be better or make better choices in your future, right? If you don't know what you've done wrong in the past, or if you don't if you don't know how to face your past, you'll never be able to have those tools that you need for a better future. It's like you need both of them to be, how can I say that? I'm trying to explain it in a way that's kind of like, you need to have the past in order to have a future. It's like you need one or the other, kind of like you need bad in the world to have good. Like there needs to be this balance, or like you need to fail in order to succeed, because if not, there's never going to be any growth. If you don't know your past, or if you don't know how to deal with your past, you'll never be able to heal or grow, because you don't know what to heal or grow from. You need to find a way to really dig deep into that and accept it, because the past, although it may be painful and although it may hurt, and it's something you don't want to revisit, there's a 99% chance that most of the problems that you're dealing right now in this very moment all goes back to that. And I find myself doing that all the time, when it comes to love, especially, you know, I'm like, yeah, it all goes back to my daddy issues growing up, right? It all goes back to the lack of affection I had growing up. It all goes back to that toxic relationship I was in, being hurt, being not valued, you know? And because I acknowledge that, I know what I want from my next relationship, what I am looking for, what I need, you know? So I feel like we all need to really just accept, okay? Accept those dead bodies in your closet. But once you analyze it, throw them out, get rid of them, and just know that the past, no matter how bad you had it, your past will not ever define your future in the sense that you will relive it, but it will be significant in order to have a better future. Your past is not you. I know for sure my past is not who I am today, but it has built me. It has given me the strength, the tools that I needed to be who I am today and who I will be, you know, if I'm making sense. But just know that if you're battling something and you may not be proud of what you've done, or, you know, the cards you've been dealt, right? You may not be happy with that. But just know that you're not the only one battling this, that you will get through this. But sometimes the past is worth revisiting. And you don't have to do it alone. There is therapy out there. There are people who will, you know, there are professionals who are willing to listen. That's their job. You know, or reach out to a friend if you just want to let it out. But you're not alone. You don't have to face it alone. So with that being said, sending all my love. Mwah.